Hello, and welcome to our workshop today. I'm your presenter, Fred Burleson. I'm glad that you have joined us today for us to be able to share with you a principle that we feel and know that will be very helpful as you hear it and understand it and implement it into your own home. I'm going to talk to you today, first of all, thinking about that vacation that you've been on before, that beautiful place, and the impression that you had when you first walked into that room, and how beautiful it was, warm, inviting, clean, smelling good. And you said, man, this is a fantastic place. How I would love to have this experience in my own home. Well, guess what? I believe there's a principle today that I'm going to talk about that can help you to understand that can happen even in your own home. It's called the leapfrog principle. It's something that I've been using for the past 27 years during my time in the military and also in my family. I'm married, have a wife, 4 children, something that we've implemented over the years, and I believe that it's been very helpful for us. The leapfrog principle, I believe, is a model that serves for others to be able to see how a family or a unit can work together in maintaining the cleanliness and the orderliness of the home, and how it works together as a team. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about 3 things. First off, I'm going to start off by defining the leapfrog principle to you. What does it mean? Second thing is I'm going to provide you with some resources for examples of age-appropriate chores that your children can even be involved with. And then I'm going to provide you a sample of what the leapfrog day looks like. And of course, it can be different in each home. First of all, the leapfrog principle is defined as the assignment of household tasks, regular, ordinary household tasks to every family member, and helping them to do their part and getting them to understand the value of doing their part. And as they do it, it benefits the entire family unit or the home. The Oxford English Dictionary adds the definition for the leapfrog game, if you remember the leapfrog game, where there's frogs leaping over each other and bounding over each other's backs, and as they're doing that, they're propelling forward and developing momentum and reaching a goal. Well, guess what? The leapfrog principle takes the same concept, leaping forward off of someone else's effort and moving forward until the goal is reached and accomplished together. There are different opinions, of course, when it comes to chores in today's society. In other generations, it was more expected that the wife or the mother would do most of the chores, whereas the husband, the father, would be outside taking care of the yard. Well, with the diversity of our workforce today, more women in the workforce than there are men. Things have changed. And I believe that even working inside the home, that needs to change as well. And so Drs. Hillary Rich and Helena Kravitz, they give a good definition or a good example of how husband and wives can work together even in maintaining their homes. So I believe that's a good resource to look at. Also, assigning age-appropriate chores is something, there's a big discussion on that, different viewpoints there. I believe, though, that from even starting off at a young age, 2 years old, there are things that can begin to be implemented into a child's life that will help them understand the importance and the responsibility of helping to maintain the home. Sheila Seifert offers a practical list for age-appropriate chores in her book. And so that's another great resource to look at, and I can provide you that information at the end of this workshop. Now, understanding that chores may not be the same in every household. There's diversity. And so who would do what and when they do it, it's up to the family to work together on that. I'm going to provide you with an example of the leapfrog principle in action. As you see on the board, there are 4 family members. There's the father or the husband. He's number A, letter A. And the B is the wife or the mother. The C is a 15-year-old, let's say a daughter. And the D is an 8-year-old son, brother, in the home. Each one has their responsibilities. Maybe the first one up out of the bed, the last one out of the bed makes the bed. Maybe the first one up starts breakfast. And it's all about each one doing something that's going to add to the whole. Maybe one starts the lunch. How about coming home from work and starting dinner? First one home starts dinner. Last one in cleans the kitchen. You know, I think that's a good incentive for one to get home and cook instead of cleaning the kitchen, depending on what their preferences are. The children, they help with by maintaining their own rooms, keeping them clean. They help with taking out the trash. They help by doing other tasks. Everyone working together. So although this is a model of the leapfrog principle in action, it can be different for your home. And I believe that once you try it, you'll like it. And your children will like it. It has been proven already before that others have tried it and their children have loved it. And they're still doing it today. So I believe this is an innovative system that will work for anyone who's willing to try it out. And you will be sure to tell your friends about it. Thank you for being a part of this workshop today.